people, how are you guys doing? I was up before, but I didn't like how the camera was doing. It was very dark, not so clear. So I decided to come back now. Now I'm doing this video basically because of my subscribers here. If you're my subscriber, this video is because of you guys. Why am I doing it? I want you to be able to see informations that have been made available that could actually help you to be put to use. There are a lot of people, they see good informations and they don't take advantage of it. My question is, can I get to show you how you can make over 300,000 every month? Yes, I did not say 30,000. No. I said 300,000. Is it possible that you can make 300,000 every month? Can you be making 300,000 monthly? Is it possible for you to make 300,000 every month? Now the question is, can you make 300,000 every month? Now I would love to get your comment that if you want me to talk about this, you want me to really elaborate more about it. Already I have information here that can really show you how to do this. I have information here on my channel that can really show you about this. What you need to do is actually can you follow instruction? Yeah, can you follow instruction? There are a lot of people, they can't follow instruction. You tell them, hey, they will not do it. They think you are lying or you are hiding information from them. So most people, they end up not being able to learn the truth. When you are trying to tell them, oh, I'm trying to tell my student to connect with me and to please share. A lot of people like they like to be deceived somehow. I don't know why they like to do that. When you're telling them the truth, they always believe you are lying to them. When you are telling them the truth, they believe you are lying to them. Most people think that way. Most people think that way. They believe that you are lying to them. They believe there is something you are hiding. It cannot be just that easy that somebody will just share. There must be something hidden, a hidden agenda. Yeah, that's what a lot of people believe. Hidden agenda. There is no hidden agenda. There are people who genuinely want to help. There are people who have they have hidden motives to wanting to help you. Yes, they have hidden motives. But you see, you need to put yourself together. Make up your mind. Make up your mind on what you want to do, how you're going to do what you want to do, and how you believe what you're going to do is going to benefit you. Now, I'm sharing this as a result of, I want it to be on my channel. It's going to be here. I hope the video works well because I'm using a third-party app on my phone to do the recording. So I hope that it actually stay and do properly. The last time I used it, most people only said they were only able to get some part of it. Now I've taught people how to trade Bitcoin. Some still believe it's a fluke. Some believe it's a fluke. Now it does not matter what you believe. It does not matter what you believe. You see, I'm only trying to help. And if I'm trying to help people and they felt like, man, they don't need the help, who they help? Now, so it be who they help. If someone is trying to help you and you felt like what the person is doing, the person is biased or is hiding some information, then so be it now. Try and help yourself. If somebody is not trying to help you, someone is not trying to help you, help yourself now. Help yourself. If somebody is not trying to help you, just help yourself. Now, I'm talking about a topic that has to do with how to make 300,000 every month, and this is a free information, and I also want the information to be available on my YouTube channel. Now, I just want to share with you briefly how you can make this happen. Let me share with you. Prior to this time, I think, when was that? When did I stop working in church? I think that should be like 2000, is it 16? I think 2016 was when I stopped working. Yeah, 2016. Now, in 2016, I stopped working in church. I was working as a multimedia person. I was in charge of so many multimedia information. So I was doing that, and I was doing that very well. Now I was doing so many work. Now my salary was just like I think it was moved from 60 to 70,000. Then I was not really concerned about money or salary or whatever. I was doing the work because it's an agreement or an understanding between me and God what I wanted to do. So I was doing the work not because I was being paid to, but the payment was like a compensation for all my effort and everything. So I decided that I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this for God until I feel like, oh, I've already understood major part of the job. So that was what I was doing. Now I was earning how much? 70,000. Now guess what? I can make that same amount in a single trade or in a trading section. A trading section. I can make that. Now, what I've discovered is that being able to make such money, I've come to understand that it's not difficult. It's all just about understanding. So I decided that, okay, I'm going to major on this thing. I'm going to do it well. Even while I was working, guess what I was trading? I started trading binary since 2014. So it was not before. I didn't know what happened that year. I think firstly I was on Forex. Then I found out that Forex was not really helping me. I was just blowing. The time I was making money from crude oil, then suddenly crude oil dropped drastically and it blew all my accounts. So I said no. Let me look for something that can be doing shorter time frame. So that's how I got involved in binary. Now I got involved in binary, and it was amazing that I got involved in binary. So since I got involved in binary, I decided that, all right, now I want to make more, but I want to be able to make a better earnings. So since I wanted to make a better earning, guess what I did? I told myself that I was going to make good money, but I need to understand how to make this money. What exactly do I need to do? Now, just give me one moment. I need to be sure that this app is actually streaming me, because I've shared and I'm not seeing anybody connecting to me. So I'm wondering whether my app is actually streaming. I don't understand whether the app is streaming or not. So that if it's not streaming, I've been off for 9 minutes and I can't even find one single person connected with me. So I'm wondering whether my app is streaming or not. I'm seeing people commenting here, but I'm not seeing the video. I'm only seeing past one. I'm not seeing the current one. The one I was doing before is what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing this current one. So I'm trying to see whether this app that I'm using is good or not. I wanted to be sure. But I'm not seeing okay. The video. Oh, I'm seeing that 2 people are watching here, but I can't see here on this side. Maybe because of what I'm using. All right, maybe I'll just continue. I'll continue. Now, I've seen and I've heard people. Call me different names, right? I've seen and I've heard people call me different names. So I decided that I wanted to be sure how many people are watching me, because here, sorry, I'm not seeing all those information. So I wanted to be sure. Please, if you're watching, you can comment I just needed a live feedback to be sure whether I can still use this app or not. If you can hear me, you're connected, just comment and say hi. Because this app that I'm using now, I cannot see anything. I don't understand whether the app is doing magic. It's not showing me anything. Okay, so let me go straight to the point. And I think my recording will start from, my actual record recap will start from how many minutes has this thing been now? For how many minutes am I on now? I think this should be 11 minutes. So from 11 minutes, I need to note that down. From 11 minutes. All right, so I'm just about starting the real drill right now. So what's the real drill? Let me tell you what the drill is. It's important you know. Okay, Jeremy is saying hi. So I have Jeremy saying hi. Yeah, I'm seeing from the laptop. Tayo is saying hi. But I'm only seeing you guys from the laptop here that I'm checking. From this app, I'm not seeing people who are connected. I don't know how many people are connected. But as far as you're connected with me, now I'm going to do one thing. We're going to go straight into the reason why I'm having... if you just have any information or anything you want to say, just point it out. Type a question. I'll see your question from here. You want to opt in, you want to ask a question, or want me to talk about something, just say it. I'm going to have it on the screen so I can read, and then we'll talk about it. Now, first and foremost, so it's 12 minutes now. What I'm talking about here is just how you can be able to make 300,000 every month. It's very possible and it's very doable. All you have to do has to do with you learning a skill. Let me tell you, when I was working, if you are looking for somebody that is jack of all trades, now maybe that. Anything new, I'm just waiting for them to say, go and do this. Can somebody do this? I'm just looking for opportunity to do anything new that I've not done before. Why? I found out that at that period, at that age, I'm prone to learning. I can learn easily. I can adapt. I can improvise. So I decided to learn. Now, I want to give you a secret of how you can make 300,000 every month with ease. Some of my students may be listening to this. Forget, yes, you have a mindset you want to learn. You've already started learning. But guess what? There are some things holding some of you back. Let me tell you what is holding you back. Your understanding from where you are coming from, the perceptions you had from where you are coming from. Sometimes some of them even think what I've taught them is not complete. I'm hiding some things. Yes. Let me help you to understand this. I was like that too. It cost me so much to get rid of that rubbish mindset. It cost me so much. Now, what you should do is this. If you're about learning a skill, learn it as it is. Have your mind like a baby. Just learn it as it is. Then when you finish learning and you do everything that was said to be done and you didn't get result, you have every right to now say, I've done it exactly. I can't see any result. Then the person will be able to now justify or clarify what you have done wrong or what you have not done. But when you don't know something and they are trying to teach you and you believe whatever the person trying to teach you is doing is biased, or the person is not showing you everything, you are shortchanging yourself. I've done that before. It took me a long time to understand and believe all the things they were telling me, despite the fact that they were true. Because these people have had wealth of experience to let them know that these things can happen. But you see, you don't know. You have not had the experience. What they have, what every trader, what every person that is into trading has over you is experience. They've had practical experience and exposure with the market that made them make money, lose money. So it's an experience gather. You are just starting, you have none, so you need to have one to help you balance your status. Now, you may be wondering, so how do you say we can make 300,000? Guess what? With your mobile phone. That's the first thing you need. A mobile phone with internet access, number one. That's what you need. Mobile phone with internet access. Number two, what do you need? I'll tell you what you need. Number one, you need mobile phone with internet access. Number two, you need a dedicated mind. 1 hour. Can you have 1 hour dedicated for whatever you are doing? 1 hour. Just have 1 hour. I'm trying to see if I can see the same thing here on my phone and see if I can see the number of people connected. Yet I can't see anything of such. I'm trying to check if I will be able to see number of people connected. I'm not seeing it, so I don't know. All right, let me just leave that and just do this for the recording. Now, number two, you need to have 1 hour dedicated. Why I always tell students to have this is because all you need to have a breakthrough is actually a short time, a dedicated time that your mind, your head will assimilate information better. That your head will not be fighting for finances, special target, family, physical, emotional, all those things that are getting you weird out. All those things will be taken care of. So you're not thinking about them. Let me tell you, till inside toilet I trade. So that you know, inside toilet, most times before now, I've always liked spending like 30-45 minutes inside toilet. I'll be pressing my phone. That's the time I can hear the sound of my own shit. And as I'm hearing the sound of my own shit, I'm also hearing the sound of my mind, everything that is in my head. You know, that's the time that you concentrate on yourself. You are just trying to ease yourself. Anything I'm doing at that period, oh boy, they enter. I say, when I hear Tumbu, I say, oh. And when I'm pressing my phone, I'm pressing. Now, you need to understand that it's important. The first thing you need to get rid of is get rid of your mindset. Let me help you. If by today, whatever you know, whatever you have as information has not been able to provide 300k for you in a month, my brother, it is not relevant. Forget it. Yes, I said so. Forget it. It took me a long time to forget it. In fact, I just finished a fundamental training of how to format people's head. And this process was done for over like 4 months. My head was formatted. Yes. While it was being formatted, I was still training people. But you see, there were things I could not do. Now there are still things I cannot do until June. That's when I can do anything. Why? Because they are programming my head for a particular pattern of thinking. There is a way we think in Nigeria. You see, when it now comes to money aspect, all the teachings that pastor used to now, pastor has taught us, now started making sense. Renewing your mind started making sense. Nourishing your thinking faculty started making sense to me. And I say, oh, so these things affect, these little things affect. Yes, they do. All you've known have not made you 300k. Someone is now telling you list of things you should do. Then the first thing that comes to your mind is, that is it that simple? Now so they be talk as if now so it's simple. There are things he's not telling us, so you just be saying it as if it's simple. After now he go say, may we come by in course. Okay. Then they will say, may we come by in course. Listen, this training is not about course. I don't even need you to enroll for my course. Don't enroll. Don't bother yourself. I don't need you to enroll. What I need you to do is, can you focus and do what I will ask you to do? If you will do it, the better for you. You will be able to get the result. Now, there is nothing new in this world. There is nothing you want to do right now that someone somewhere has not done before. So don't think you are the first person. No, you are not the first person. People have done this ahead of you. People have traded ahead of me. People have done so many things. There are people who have been trading for over decades. They've done so many things. They've seen so many things. There are some, they've crashed, they've collapsed. There are some, they are still running. There are some, they are still doing as if they just started today. Now, who are the kind of people you should learn from? The one that has collapsed? The one who don't pack up? The one that is not doing well? Or the one that is still doing well and it looks as if he just started today? There are so many people who have been making money online just doing copy and paste. They copy people who are successful at it and paste it and they make the money. Finish. Copy and paste. Don't disturb your brain. Then tweak it to become your home. That's all you need to do. Don't stress yourself. You want to start building from scratch. You go take there. You go hold before you discover. In learning, can you learn from others? Learn from others. I would advise you, go and read the book of Solomon. You will understand. Learn from others. I don't know how to say this, but they said, be swift in hearing and be very slow in respond. Hear fast, but respond very slow. Think, reason. Allow your reasoning faculty to work. If whatever you are doing right now cannot fetch you, why do you think people use all this psychological torture to change the mindset of people? Yes, they use it to change the mindset of people. How did they use it? You see, they know you are hungry for money. You want money, so they give it to you. You know, you buy this, you have an opportunity to make money. You buy this, you have an opportunity to know how to make the money. People will opt in for this. Give me the money. It will solve something now. But they are offering you this, an opportunity to learn how to make this. Not a lot of people go for this. People like to be fed. Meanwhile, it does not last. It will not even solve half of your problem. Before you even leave the place, the money has finished. So how would you make 300,000? How much is 300,000? Is less than, it's like $800 or so. Yes, less than $1,000. Before now, if somebody will say, I will be able to see such amount, I will say, that means that I will go and work in oil company. I have to get maybe a building contract. Have I seen such money before? Yeah. When I was doing construction, yes, I did. But you remember, they are money for contracts. They are not my money. They are contracts money. Have I seen such? Have I seen 1 million, 2 million? Yes, I have. There are things that they are to say, go and do this, or go and pay this to the bank. Go and do this to the bank. I've seen it that way. But have I owned it? No. But I believe one day I was going to own it. I believe one day everything I'm doing is going to work out for me. I'm going to be able to generate money for myself. I'm going to be able to show other people how to do it. Even while I'm still struggling, can I still be showing them how I'm doing it and I'm still making small? That's my mindset. My pastor taught me that, Reverend Chris will always say, for you to become a successful person, you need to duplicate your success in others. That's what will leave a landmark. If I stop doing what I'm doing right now, over 700 people will be affected. So it means I have an influence over 700 people. But can I make those people also have influence over other people? That's what I'm working on now. That's what I'm working on now. Can I show them how to do the same? Now, can I show you how you too can make money? There are informations right here on my YouTube page. Free training that can help you make money. These were things I started with. But guess what? You need some basic requirements. Number one, you need your phone that you are using right now with the internet, because it's an internet business. You see, for internet business, you need to learn how to use the internet business. When I'm done, I will off it. I'm running a live video now. Okay, just a minute. I need to change the light for my madam, my landlady. I'm running a live video. Okay guys, sorry. She said she needed NEPA lights, probably to use the stove. Alright, I was explaining basic requirements that you need to be able to make over 300,000. Now, some of my students may have not even made this. Yes, I'm trying as much as possible to see how I can help them to do far more than that. But you see, if you don't correct some of this information, you may not be able to do it. Yes, you may not be able to do it. The first thing has to do with your mindset. You need a mobile phone. Everybody has a mobile phone. A Android, iPhone, a very wonderful device that you can use. That is number one. Number two, most people have phones. They don't even know how to use it. Can you learn how to use your phone? Can you learn how to use Google? Can you learn how to make all this thing work for you? Can you learn how to research? Ordinary Google search, some people cannot do. Other than to call or send message or Snapchat, Instagram, whatever. That's all they know. They don't know how to use this phone to make money. That's one thing I want to show you, how to use your phone to make money. Now, the first thing you need to do is very simple. You have a mobile phone with internet access. Good. Second, you need 1 hour that you're going to dedicate to developing the skill. It is a skill set. It is not something that is going to happen overnight. It is not a miraculous working something. No, not lie. This is not by being spiritual. There are things, there are rules, there are laws you follow. There are principles, laid down principles that you follow for prosperity or for riches, for stuff. It's much more than being spiritual about this thing. Forget. You forget it. I used to think that way too. So I'm just telling you, it's anything close to that. It's about following laid down rules. First, you have to develop your skill. You see, I learned something very fast, and when I learned it, I decided to be very serious with every opportunity I get. Every opportunity to do something, I make sure I learn everything. I learn it and I know it very well. I do it more than 10 times. And I'll try to find out as well how else to do the same thing for a different result. These things I do. That's what I do. So if I'm telling you that you need 1 hour, I'm not talking about 1 hour that you'll be struggling, 1 hour that you'll be sharing with your job, you'll be sharing with your guy. No, I'm talking about 1 hour, 1 hour just for you. You guys are welcome. I'm